Hello everyone, welcome to a new chess video. This is my first chess video of 2022, so I wish you all of you, a very happy new year and a very prosperous and happy 2022. Hope all this pandemic would go away in 2022 and we can start our normal life again. And today we are celebrating Republic Day in India, so happy Republic Day to all my Indian friends as well. So today I'm going to share a story and a couple of traps as well. I'm going to introduce you to a new novel. Probably you might know that already, but still I have to tell you this because I was a hobby player always, although I used to play once in a while. But I took a break from chess because I started my own company back in 2010-11, and I was busy with that. So playing chess was not regular. Sometimes I used to play one or two tournaments here and there, and that was about it. And I used to follow theory, not closely, but I used to follow Super Grandmaster tournaments and how World Championships and Elite YKNZ and all those events. But I was not following it to the T like before. Chess is a hobby for me and also a passion. But earlier I used to follow theory. I was an E4 player actually. I am an E4 player, and I like aggressive attacking positions. I like to castle queenside. I like those kind of English attack type of setups where you play bishop e3 queen e2 and castle, especially in the Scheveningen knight or dragon kind of setups, even in classical Sicilian. And the French, I play the aggressive lines against Caro-Kann, against Burke, against Roy Lapas. All those setups, I play very aggressive lines and setups. The problem when I took up chess again, I took up chess when the pandemic hit, and I was kind of tired of watching a lot of movies on Netflix, Amazon, and reading a lot of books. So I thought I'll go back to my first love, which is chess. So I started playing again. I remember I signed up at chess.com and also on like chess on January 6, 2021. Before I was watching a lot of video things. I don't want to study theory like a professional. I guess a lot of you can resonate with me. Keep theoretical lines. I want to avoid that. I want to get into a setup which is kind of my kind of a position where I get chances to attack the opposite king with the white pieces. The system should be flexible, and I should have some kind of I want that system to give my creative juices to flow, and also it should be razor sharp. I want to get some sharp positions. Although I don't want to miss one move and get into trouble. And I want a setup where I can castle queenside and have a pawn storm at the opposite king. And also, I want a setup which is completely new and didn't want any theory. I didn't want to study any theory. I'm a theory hater now, and I don't want to. I looked at London System. And but it is so dry, so I don't want that. I want something active, aggressive. So one day when I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube, I stumbled upon a chess video by Grandmaster Simon Williams. He's my favorite YouTuber, favorite streamer on YouTube and Twitch. I follow him a lot. I'm a big fan of Simon Williams. So I stumbled upon this video, and I think this is the first few videos I've watched him, and I instantly became a fan. I'll give the link to this video. He actually explained the Jobava system. That's how he introduced the system actually. So he was making a video for he sells a lot of courses in DVD format. So he has made a video on the system, which he called as Jobava system, and some others call it Rapport Jobava system. So I follow Simon Williams, so I'll call it as Jobava London system, because it is similar to London system, but it is a little bit more aggressive. So Simon explained in detail about the nuances of Euclid, and I instantly fell in love with so much. And since 2021 January, and we're playing extensively this Jobava system. Thanks to James Simon Williams. I will give those links in the description. Check this out, and you will simply blow your mind away. It is not as dry like the London system. You include a new move, and the result is just amazing, just wow. If you're an active attacking player like me and you don't want to study theory, but you want kingside attacks and active positions, this opening is for you. So I thought, I will share a couple of traps in this opening, because most of the time the black player doesn't study this opening and they fall for this trap. And many black players have fallen for this trap, especially in online games. And recently came in the top 3 finishes in a local tournament. I'm playing after a long hiatus, and I got 6 out of 7. And all the wins with the white pieces, I castle queenside and attack and crush the blue. And they were clueless about this. So it's a great weapon. Check this out. I will introduce you to 2 traps in this opening, which is very common. You will encounter this if you start playing this opening many times. So let's get started. So if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me immensely. And do share it with your friends. Let them also learn this opening. And also, click on the bell icon so that you get notified of the videos. I'll be making many such videos in the coming weeks and months. I'm planning a series in the middle game concepts in chess. So a lot of educational videos and screens and labs I'm going to share with you in 2020. So fasten your seatbelt and let's get started. So this is the first trap. So I'm going to introduce you to Jobava London System. So first move is d4. So with this system you don't have to worry about the black responses. Even if you place knight to f6 or d5 or c5 or c6 or practically or e6 or f5, practically everything is covered. You just have only 6 or 7 options, and you don't have to study the theory of King's Indian Pawn 12, Benoni, Slav, Queen's Gambit, etc. So the second move is so white can play knight f6 or d5. The most common is d5, but it transposes basically. So d5. Let's play d5. Now white plays knight to c3. This is the idea. White is trying to push e4. So you can sidestep a lot of openings here, like the Sicilian and many other openings. So Simon has explained in his videos the nuances of the opening, so I'm not repeating it. So let us look at this trap first. So here black can play knight f6 and white plays bishop f4. This is the standard position of the Jobava London system. This is the standard position, and it can occur with the first move knight f6, then knight c3, d5. It crowd transposes. Here, white's basic idea is to play knight b5 and put pressure on this pawn. This bishop is putting a lot of pressure on the queen side, and this pawn is under fire. So a lot of black players can play a6, e6. There are a lot of continuations actually in this position. You can also play c6 or bishop f5, or even g6. But now we are looking at this trap. So here, if a black player doesn't know about Jobava London, and most of them they don't know basically. If you're playing an internet game, the chances are that people who are hobby players might not know about this system. So they might play c5, and this is already a mistake because of this move d5. But do not play it yet. You have to wait and play e3. Reinforcing the pawn here by supporting this pawn. You play e3, and here the best move is bishop f5 or e6 or a6 even. But if the black player is not careful, he'll play knight 6. It's a very normal move. putting pressure on the d4 pawn. But in this particular position, this is a mistake. I'll tell you why. Because of this move, knight d5, and there is no good way to actually prevent this threat of knight c7 4. How many openings you will get this kind of winning position after 5 moves? Very, very, very few, I would say. And this is the beauty of this opening. And now this is a big threat, and there's no way you can, black can defend it. So he has to play e5. So already you have won a pawn. D takes e5, putting pressure on this knight. The knight has to move. There's no good square for knight to move. Actually, he can go back to g8, but it is, it is no good. He can go to d7. Again, the d4, b5 pawn will fall. So he can give a check if he wants, but white will just play c3 and you'll get a very good position. Again, there's a threat. The knight has to move. So if he plays knight e4, can you find the move which will force the signation immediately? Pause this video and try to find that. Okay, I'm going to tell you the solution. You play queen takes d5. Boom! What a brilliant move. Now if queen takes d5, knight c7 check, and the king has to move. So black loses his castling rights, and you get back the sacrificed queen with knight takes d5, and you have 2 pawn advantage, and it is you have a great position, 2 pawns advantage. It is enough for you to win actually. So let us look at our second trap, which is even more interesting. The second trap, d4, our main move, knight f6, knight c3. Now, if the black player is a Benoni player, or a Sicilian player, he might play c5 here. c5. So you have to push the pawn, d5. Now, black will try to undermine the pawn by playing e6. Now, this is again a mistake. And how to take advantage of this is e4. White has got a plus position now. He's trying to play d6 and e5. And if black plays d takes e5, we just push the pawn to e5, threatening to take this knight. And now, if black plays d4, we just take this pawn. And if black captures this knight, just give a check. And he has to give, he or she has to give back, give a piece to actually avoid the check, and you win a piece and you have a plus position. And surprisingly, a lot of players, even good strong players, have fallen for this trap many times in chess.com and Lead Chess and their own. So, but if black plays something like queen e7 pinning this pawn, you can play queen e2, and if black plays knight e4, just capture this this pawn with your knight, and queen takes e5, knight goes back and put pressure on the e4 knight. If black tries to defend by playing d5, just push f3, and this knight is trapped. So this is again an awesome trap. So there's no other way. If they actually capture this pawn, e5 is almost winning. You can go back to g8, but again, white will get a great position. It's a completely winning position for white. So that's about it. So I hope you enjoy these two traps, and also I hope you will check out the Jobava London system. It has served me well, and I have reached 2470 yellow on Lead Chess just by playing this opening. So that's how good it is actually. So please check it out. And so objectively speaking, if black plays correctly, the opening is almost equal, but in an unbalanced position, you will never know. You'll get all sorts of traps, and black will fall for all these traps. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also share this video with your friends and click on the bell icon. So I'll see you in the next video, and take care. Bye-bye.